ऑनरेबल स्पीकर साहब,
हो गया अब हो गया, इनको बोलने दो आप।
ऑनरेबल स्पीकर साहब, आज की इस बहस में ऑनरेबल एमएलए एजाज जान साहब, सैफुद्दीन भट्ट साहब, सुरजीत सिंह सलाथिया साहब, इफ्तिकार अहमद साहब, शमीमा फिरदौस मैडम जी, आगा साहब, स्टीव शर्मा साहब, शबीर कुले साहब, तनवीर सादक साहब, डॉक्टर सजाद ऊड़ी साहब, दर्शन कुमार साहब, सजाद गणिलोन साहब, हिलात लोन साहब, कुलदीप राज दुबे साहब, रियाज अहमद खान साहब, जावेद इकबाल चौधरी साहब, मोहिद्दीन मीर साहब, विजय शर्मा साहब, एहसान परदेसी साहब, मियां मेहर अली साहब, डॉक्टर सुनील बरदवाज साहब, चौधरी अकरम साहब, मोहम्मद रफीक साहब, इंजीनियर खुर्शीद साहब, निजामुद्दीन भट्ट साहब, मोहनलाल साहब, इरशाद रसूल कार साहब, शेख खुर्शीद साहब, ठाकुर रणधीर सिंह साहब, फयाज मीर साहब, इरफान हफीज लोन साहब, अर्जुन सिंह राजू साहब, रियाज बेदार साहब, मुश्ताक गुरु साहब, पवन गुप्ता साहब और ऑनरेबल एमएलएज ने पार्टिसिपेट किया और काफ़ी सारे इश्यूज जो इन्होंने बोले ये सारे मैंने नोट किए हुए, मेरे डिपार्टमेंट्स ने भी नोट किए हैं। पर बाकी जो ऑनरेबल एमएलए जो नहीं बोल सके सर, मैं उनसे भी रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप लिख के दे दीजिएगा, जो भी जायज़ होगा उसको हम एग्जामिन करा लेंगे और जो जितना भी हम कर सकेंगे उसमें करने की कोशिश करेंगे। ऑनरेबल स्पीकर साहब, गिरना भी जरूरी है, गिरना भी जरूरी है, औकात का पता चलता है, बढ़ते हैं जब हाथ उठाने को तब जाकर अपनों का पता चलता है। Honorable Speaker sir, I rise today to reply to the discussions on the budget grants of my departments for the current financial year. Public Bus Department, development of quality and extensive road network in Jammu and Kashmir is vital given the topography of the UT and limited scope for development of alternate means of transportation. A well-developed network of road is necessary not only for the economic development of UT, but for its social, political and cultural development. PWD R&B department is mandated to develop a robust road network. To this effect, the department has been focusing on construction of new roads, maintenance and upgradation of already existing roads, construction of bridges and culverts and connecting habitations, villages with the network of roads. Major thrust is being given to the schemes enabling road connectivity to inaccessible and difficult areas for equitable development of Jammu and Kashmir. The department also extends technical support to other government departments and acts as executing agency for their projects. It remains the endeavor of the department to construct eco-friendly and cost-effective government buildings. Large road network of over 40,000 kilometers has been created in Jammu and Kashmir. To huge investment, the asset created needs sincere efforts to maintain, to provide quality riding surface to the commuters. After taking regimes of the Public Works Department under the guidance of Honorable Chief Minister, we have been able to achieve some major milestones in the road infrastructure development of J&K. Major achievements in roads and bridges development. Several long pending road and bridges projects have been completed and inaugurated, leading to visible improvements in regional connectivity and traffic flow. These interventions have eased chronic bottlenecks, reduced travel time and enhanced safety for commuters. National Highway projects, Ministry of Road, Transport and Highway, marked 18 major projects with an estimated cost of rupees 10,637 crore are in the pipeline during the current financial year. These projects are expected to significantly upgrade national and strategic corridors, improve into inter-district and inter-regional connectivity, and support defense logistics. Additionally, 22 strategically important projects, primarily bridges valued at rupees 172 crores, have been inaugurated. These assets have enhanced civilian access to remote areas while simultaneously strengthening defense preparedness and operational mobility. PMGS by program played a vital role in providing road connectivity to the unconnected rural area, thereby significantly contributing to the socio-economic development of isolated, far-flung rural areas. Over 40% of the road networking of J&K has been constructed and maintained under PMGSY. Under PMGSY 1, 2nd and 3rd, 3,742 projects having aggregate length of 22,581 kilometers have been sanctioned. 3,517 projects, 70 projects have been completed, thereby achieving a length of 20,250 kilometers. J&K was the first UT among all states /UTs which got onboarded on PMGSY 4th. Department has identified 2,513 eligible habitations under PMGSY 14 for providing all-weather road connectivity. Under Batch 1, 316 sanctioned projects are covering a road length of 1,781 kilometers connecting 429 habitations. Works on most of these projects are in progress. Under Batch 2nd, proposal for 1,043 road projects spanning 5,265 kilometers aimed at connecting 1,175 habitation and an estimated cost of rupees 11,780.00 crore have been submitted to the Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India. DPR for the bridges falling in the alignment of these projects are also being formulated. It shall be submitted to MORD under Batch 3rd, including 444 additional road projects. It is expected that UT may get sanctioned by March 2026. NABARD loan assisted projects under NABARD RIDF 25 to RIDF 30, 1,145 sanctioned projects at an estimated cost of rupees 5,245 crore. 525 projects have been completed, including 372 projects completed during the last 2 years, while 620 projects are currently ongoing. CRI, under the CRIF, 294 projects have been sanctioned, of which 211 have been completed up to March 2025, while 83 projects are currently ongoing. The total sanction cost is rupees 4,377.21 crore, against which an expenditure of rupees 3,077.57 crore have been incurred, with rupees 641.00 crore required for completion of ongoing works. Of the ongoing projects, 25 are targeted for completion by March 2026 and the remaining by December 2026. Over 100 new projects are in pipeline, which are being submitted to Ministry of Road, Transport and Highways, Government of India for sanction during current financial year. SASKI, under the Special Assistant to State for Capital Investment, 41 projects, 32 roads and 9 bridge works have been sanctioned, out of which 4 projects have been completed and 37 projects are currently ongoing. The total sanction cost is rupees 133.13 crore, against which an expenditure of rupees 72.00 crore have been incurred so far, with anticipated expenditure of rupees 80.00 crore. 16 projects are targeted for completion by 31st March 2026. CapEx during 2025-26 under major achievements under CapEx, including CSS performance, 7,068 works we are sanctioned, of which 3,932 works are targeted for completion by March 26, and the remaining works by December 2026. So far, 2,140 works have been completed and 3,137 are ongoing. Bridges are the most vital component of road infrastructure. Against the target of 60 bridges to be completed during 2025-26, Department has completed 35 bridges ending January 2026. Honorable MLA's demands, Department has received 2,276 works having tentative cost of rupees 2,333.7 crore from Finance Department on account of demands submitted by Honorable MLAs during budget discussion 2025-26. Moreover, 1,367 works directly. Against the total demand of 3,640 works, Department has accommodated 1,914 works having estimated cost of rupees 1,608.00 crore, which has been authorized to the field executing agency and are at different level of execution. Permanent restoration of damaged road infrastructure, August-September 2025 floods. The UT of J&K has witnessed unprecedented rainfall during the month of August 2025, resulting in extensive damages to the road infrastructure, mostly in Jammu region. In my places, entire stretches up to 300 meters were passed away due to flash floods or landslides, resulting in hampering the connectivity to various habitation. Though temporary restoration has been carried out, but in many areas, permanent restoration is urgently required. The department, under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, is committed to carry the permanent restoration of damaged road infrastructure. Accordingly, an estimate of rupees 1,000 crore has been submitted to the Finance Department for taking restoration work under SASKI. In the meantime, the department has authorized the field agencies to initiate execution process for over 500 crore works under Priority 1. Honorable Speaker, sir, I personally monitored restoration of Kavi 4 bridge and ensured that people of my state does not suffer. The permanent restoration of this bridge has been carried at an estimated cost of rupees 19.50 crore. Jammu-Surinder Mansar Road is being permanently restored at an estimated cost of rupees 5.30 crore. Major achievements: completion of Sanatnagar flyover in record time. Completion of 5 number of bridges in Kupwara district which have been languishing for 10 to 15 years. Completion of bridges sanctioned under World Bank funding, Trench and Ramo stands completed, and 5 more bridges shall be completed by March 26. Jathana in district Kathua and Sai Pogla bridge in district Jammu along with 2 other bridges stands completed. 35 bridges sanctioned under PMJSY third stands completed, and 15 number of the bridges shall be completed by March 2026. Over 2,500 kilometer road length has been maximized under current financial year. Over 225 works sanctioned under PMJSY 4 batch 1 have been kick-started on ground after completion of the tendering process. Sir, 12 snow cutters will be purchased in this financial year, sir, for this. Budget 2026-27, the allocation for 2026-27 has been selected at 5,298.43 crore, including 1,237.32 crore revenue expenditure in budget. The PWD has been allocated rupees 4,061 crore under capital expenditure. This year budget has been framed with a clear vision to strengthen infrastructure, ensure transparency, promote sustainability, and deliver quality public service in a timely, cost-effective manner. Some major initiatives: 2026-27 to decongest the Jammu and Srinagar cities, Department has proposed to elevated corridors, one at Jammu and Kashmir under UT capex. Construction of elevated corridors from Convent School, Rajbagh to Sangar Mall, Srinagar, and construction of elevated corridors from National Highway flyover Talapillo to Maheshpura Chowk, Jammu. Widening of Blue Ward Road has already been taken up under CRF, which shall be expedited. Indrapatni Bridge, Akhnur connecting forward border area shall be completed during 26-27. Over 100 new projects are being submitted to MOT for sanctioning during current financial year. Over 1,000 road projects submitted to MORD, Government of India under PMJSY 4th batch 2nd shall be taken for execution during next financial year. I issue instruction to my chief engineers that no work under city and town shall be considered with the prior recommendation of honorable MLAs in writing. I also request to the honorable MLAs to recommend 15 to 20 kilometers of road length which is behind DLP for magnetization under head cities and town for 20.
Just a minute. आपको कितना टाइम लेना है अभी के टाइम बढ़ाना पड़ेगा?
आधा घंटा लग जाएगा सर।
आधा भी लगेगा। अच्छा हाउस इनको इजाजत देता है
करने में
आधा घंटा बढ़ाने की, आधा घंटा टाइम बढ़ाया गया। कंप्लीट विद इन हाफ एन आवर, यू कंप्लीट विद इन हाफ। आपने आधा घंटा मांगा, हमने दे दिया।
कर लेंगे सर। सर
चलिए टाइम तो बढ़ाया।
मनकोटिया साहब,
ये क्या
मनकोटिया साहब, आज देव सिंह और आ जाओगे, बैठ जाओ।
चलिए अगर जरूरत पड़ी
सर,
अगर जरूरत पड़ेगी फिर बढ़ाएंगे, कोई प्रॉब्लम।
सर, I also request honorable MLAs to recommend 15 to 20 kilometers of roads length which is behind DLP for magnetization under head cities of town, city and town for 2026 and 27. Transparency and quality. My department is bound to hold high level of transparency. PWR&B department is the only department where entire process from estimation to billing is done through online platform, that is JKPWOMMS. No work in the department is being executed without proper authorization, accord administrative and technical section, and without tendering process. Department investing to strengthen the existing quality control mechanism as per quality control and DLP enforcement manual. Human resource to streamline the promotion of engineers in the department, and amendment has been carried in the recruitment rules of Jammu and Kashmir Engineering Gazetted Service up to 2 decades so that the vacancy at top and middle ranks are regularly filled in time-bound manner. More than 150 litigations have been settled involving seniority disputes, leading to streamlining of promotion avenues in engineering cadre with notification of seniority at various levels. After gap of 2 years, post of Secretary Technical, Engineer in Chief, and 7 vacant posts of Chief Engineers have been filled. The department has filled 34 vacant positions of Superintendent Engineers in civil and mechanical cadres. Further, 89 posts of Executive Engineers have been filled. After clearing promotions of eligible engineers, the department is processing filling up of more than 125 vacant positions of Assistant Executive Engineers and 150 posts of Assistant Engineers in next 2 months. Honorable Speaker, sir, I rise to place before this House the key achievements of Umar Abdullah government in respect of Industry and Commerce Department during the financial year 2025-26. The focus of this government during this year has been on grounding investments, strengthening MSMEs, improving ease of doing business, promoting startups, and protecting our traditional sectors of handloom and handicrafts. Honorable members will be pleased to note that Umar Abdullah government has witnessed the highest ever investment realization in a single financial year. During financial year 2025-26, investment worth rupees 5,349 crore have been grounded till January 2026, which is nearly 12 times the annual average investment prior to 2020. This follows a constant upward trend with 4,145.5 crore grounded in financial year 2024-25 and 3,389.37 crore in financial year 2023-24, clearly reflecting growing investors' confidence in the Union territory. Under the Central Industrial Development Package and NCSS of 28,400 crore, a total of 971 applications involving an investment of rupees 14,292 crore have been registered. I am happy to inform the House that 80% of the new and expansion units have been already gone into production, translating into an on-ground investment of 9,559 crore in addition to 575 complete applications involving 20,442 crore of proposed investment have been received. Their registration is subject to enhancement of the scheme corpus, and the matter has been taken up with the Government of India. Honorable Speaker, sir, ease of doing business continues to remain a priority. In November 2025, Jammu and Kashmir secured 5th rank at the national level, emerging as a top achiever in the Business Reform Action Plan with the highest score in 4 out of 5 reform areas as assessed by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. For the first time, Jammu and Kashmir MSMEs Health Clinic has been launched in collaboration with the IIM Jammu. Data of 417 MSMEs units have been uploaded on the portal, and the first phase 17 sickness-prone units have been identified for focused revival and interventions. To further strengthen access to credit, Umar Abdullah government has approved reimbursement of 0.33% annual guarantee fee under CGTMSC for loans up to rupees 10 lakh with a financial allocation of rupees 41.30 crore, providing direct relief to micro and small enterprises. Honorable members, MSMEs formalization has seen a major push. Udyam registrations have increased from 0.24 lakh in 2021, 5.1 lakh in 2024-25 to 6 lakh this year, and the government aims to formalize 7.1 lakh units by 2027. In recognition of institutional efficiency, the Directorate of Industry and Commerce Jammu has received the MSc Facilitation Council Excellence Award for timely online resolution of MSME payment disputes. Jammu and Kashmir has been ranked second among small states, northeastern states, and union territories in the Export Preparedness Index 2024 released by Niti Aayog. The union territory has also been placed in the leader category, reflecting strong institutional readiness and policy support for exports. Industrial activity at the grassroots level has also shown steady progress during the current financial year. Against a target of 6,021 units, 6,144 units have already been established under PMEGP, indicating strong entrepreneurial response and effective implementation of departmental schemes across districts. Umar Abdullah government, through the Department of Industry and Commerce, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the National Stock Exchange of India Limited to strengthen the financial ecosystem for MSMEs and SMEs in Jammu and Kashmir. The partnership aims to promote awareness on formal listening, improving financial literacy, and facilitate across the capital market for local enterprises. The startup ecosystem in Jammu and Kashmir has witnessed a significant transformation. The number of registered startups has increased from 69 in 2020 to 1,342 in financial year 2024-26, including 490 women-led startups. During the current year alone, 153 new startups were registered. A new startup policy has been launched, and 18 startups have been sanctioned seed funding of rupees 20 lakh each. For first-time startup from Jammu and Kashmir have also succeeded in securing equity funding from external institutional investors. Honorable Speaker, sir, the handloom and handicraft sector has also shown remarkable progress. Jammu and Kashmir has won the gold award for the second consecutive year at the National ODOP Award 2024. Pulwama district received the silver award in agriculture category, while Ganderbal district received the silver award in non-agriculture category. With capacity enhancement, GI labeling and certification has been increased from 20 to 100 per day, marking a 4-fold increase. During 2025, 8 new crafts have been received, GI registrations taking the total to 18, while 17 additional crafts are at advanced stages of registration. 4 artisans from Jammu and Kashmir were confirmed with national level honors under the Shilp Guru Awards and National Awards for Handicrafts by the Ministry of Textiles, Government of India, in the presence of Honorable President of India. Unity malls have been sanctioned in Jammu and Kashmir with a total outlay of rupees 200 crore, with 1 mall each in Jammu and Kashmir region. This mall will provide a dedicated platform for artisans who market their protect, strengthen cultural promotion, and enhance visibility of Jammu and Kashmir crafts at national and international level. Financial support to the handloom and handicraft sector has been strengthened. An amount of rupees 27.01 crore has been disbursed under various handloom and handicraft schemes up to January 2026, benefiting artisans and weavers across the Union Territory. Umar Abdullah government is implementing a structured roadmap to achieve 100% saturation of the artisan credit card scheme. Additionally, around 7,000 cooperative societies are now registered in Jammu and Kashmir compared to just 300 in 2020. During financial year 2025-26, 424 cooperatives benefited, receiving financial assistance of rupees 2.24 crore. Under PM Vishkarma, J&K ranks first among UTs and seventh among all states with more 1.5 lakh successful registrations, ranks fourth in toolkit distribution, where around 90,436 have been distributed across Jammu and Kashmir UT. Around 1,32,842 PMVK beneficiaries, individuals have received skill trainings under the PM Vishkarma scheme. J&K stands at first among all UTs and 11th among all states, and UT with 14,372 loan cases sanctioned. Out of these, 9,357 loan cases have been disbursed, amounting to rupees 81 crores. In the end, I would like to emphasize that Umar Abdullah government is proposing amendment to the J&K industrial policy to further strengthen the industrial ecosystem. The proposed amendments are benchmarked with best practice of leading states and focus on fixed capital investment, SGST reimbursement, or power oblique renewal, energy support, sectoral multipliers and incentives for stock exchange listing, and an institutional mechanism for revival of SIC MSMEs, including simplified in principle approvals through self-certification. Honorable Speaker, sir, these outcomes reflect focused policy implementation, institutional reforms, and sustained coordination with the Government of India. Umar Abdullah government is committed to inclusive industrial growth, employment generation, and strengthening the economic foundation of Jammu and Kashmir. Honorable Speaker, sir, I will apprise the August House the major achievements made by Umar Abdullah government during 2025-26. Industrial sector, during financial year 2025-26, investment realized is rupees 5,349 crore till January 2026, which is highest ever in any financial year and is 12x average investment before 2020. In November 2025, Jammu and Kashmir secured the 5th rank nationwide, emerging as a top achiever in ease of doing business and business reform action plan by Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. J&K's first ever MSMEs health clinic was launched with IIM Jammu to revive SIC MSMEs data of 417 units uploaded on the development portal. J&K government approved reimbursement of 0.3% annual guarantee fee for MSMEs loans up to rupees 10 lakh under CSD with allocation of 41.30 crore. Udyam registrations have been surged from 0.24 lakh in 2021 to 5.98 lakh this year, with a plan to complete formalization of 7.1 lakhs unity by 2027. Startup sector. J&K has witnessed transformation growing from 69 startups to 2020 to 1,342 in financial year 2025-26, including 490 women-led startups and a surge of over 1,800%. 850 new startups registered in 2025-26. Handloom and handicraft sector. J&K Union Territory has won Gold Award for second consecutive time in National ODP. The Jammu and Kashmir government has implemented a strategic roadmap and has taken a massive push to ensure the 100% saturation of the arts and craft and card scheme under over 5 years, strategic aiming to provide comprehensive financial inclusion to craftsmen. During 25-26, 0.06 crore worth of loans has been disbursed by banks to 1,011 artisans of waivers ending December 2025 under credit scheme for artisans and waivers. Honorable Speaker, sir, now I will throw some light on major reforms initiatives to be taken by Umar Abdullah government during 2025-26. Amendment in J&K Industry Policy 2021-30 to recalibrate industrial incentive post NSS closer to sustain industry growth, local employment and income security. New enterprises to obtain single certificate of in-principle approval with 3-year grace period for clearance, facilitating quick start of operations, reduces compliance burden and encourages formulation of small businesses. Seek SMEs to receive same incentive as new industrial units under amended industry policy to prevent closures, protect jobs and sustain income in local communities. Infrastructure upgradation in industrial estates to enhance fund allocation to upgrade existing industrial estates, lowering operating costs and improving access to facilities for MSMEs, budgetary support for startup and incubators for establishment of co-working spaces in Srinagar and Jammu, encouraging first-generation entrepreneurs, freelancers and women-led startup, attracts private investment and mentorship. Higher allocation has been proposed to expand self-employment units in rural areas, ensuring to strengthen the rural entrepreneurship ecosystem. GI tagging of 17 new crafts, 6 Kashmir, 11 Jammu, to protect heritage, enhance market value, and increase income for Asians is at an advanced stage. Strengthening testing and certification infrastructure by a QR code-based certification labs in Kashmir and new facility in Jammu, and ensuring timely certification, regional balance, and facilitate export growth. Financial support to JK TPO for marketing, conduct buyer-seller meets, and reverse BSMS, which enhance market access, stable income, better price realization, and sustains intergeneral skills of artisans. Rupees 200 crore for Unity Mall to create a permanent craft bazaar for handicrafts and handloom under SASKI support. Department to merger of handicrafts and handloom sector is also being examined in the department. Department has prepared the revival plan for JK Industry, and similarly the revival plan for CCOP will also be undertaken and implemented. Sir, mining. Honorable Speaker, sir, I want to place before this August House the key achievements of the mining department for the financial year 2026. Umar Abdullah government remained focused on policy formulation and effective implementation of laws to ensure sustainable and environmentally responsible utilization of mineral resources. Jammu and Kashmir is blessed with minerals such as limestone, gypsum, marble, granite, sand, clay, spire, lignite, etc., which are essential for industrial like cement, construction, fertilizer, and aluminium, and play a vital role in supporting infrastructure development through the steady supply of key raw materials. The mining sector has been allocated 4 crore under capital expenditure for 2026-27, an increase of rupees 2 crore from the revised allocation for 2025-26 to improve governance in the mining sector. The department has introduced several key reforms. Honourable members will be pleased to note that the government has implemented the integrated mining surveillance system and the mobile application portal to enhance monitoring, transparency and enforcement of mining rules using satellite imaging, GPS, geospatial tools and a command and control center. The system tracks operations, detects illegal mining, while each land POS machines introduced with J&K Bank enable on the on-spot penalties. So far, 144 satellite alerts have been led to field checks and rupees 1.10 crore in penalties. A total of 3,065 GPS devices have been installed in mineral transport vehicles, with 2,473 linked to mining surveillance system. Over 40 non-compliance vehicles were seized and rupees 2.5 lakh recovered. This year, more than 7,500 seizures have been made and 234 FIR lodged against violators. The department has established multi-departmental district-level task force cell headed by Deputy Commissioner with the District SSP, DMOs and other officers as a key members to further strengthen the enforcement and ensure speedy justice in mining cases. Our government, with the prior concurrence of the Honourable Chief Justice of High Court of J&K and Ladakh, has designated special court in every district for speedy trial of mining-related offences. The Department of Geology and Mining has shifted from open auction to e-auctioning and successfully auctioned 238 RBM blocks since 2020 to 21, granting 208 mining leases. Also e-auction of 7 limestone blocks Anantnag 3, Rajouri 3 and Poonch 1 has been initiated by Ministry of Mines, Government of India, and 5 additional limestone blocks have been forwarded for e-auction. The department expects to generate more than rupees 70 crore from these blocks during 2026-27. Under the SASKI 2025-26 scheme, our government has completed key mining reforms, including policy implementation, auction-based allocations, and block mapping, along with star rating, monitoring system, and DMFT rules. For these reforms, the Ministry of Mines, Government of India, has sanctioned 100 crore as an incentive to mining department. Honorable Speaker, sir, to improve ease of doing business, government has introduced digital reforms and regulatory changes to simplify mining operation. Our government has launched an e-market portal for purchase of minor minerals at notified rates and enabled online application for mineral dealer license, quarry and mining leases, permits, ensuring transparency and fair pricing while curbing black marketing. Honorable members will be pleased to note that exploration of major minor and critical minor minerals is progressing rapidly. Studies and e-auction of lithium in Riasi, lignite and marble in Kupwara, and biogenic shallow gas in the Krua basins are targeted by June 2026, while spire in Padar and granite and graphite in Doda and Gandarbala are also being prepared for early auctioning. The government has a vision for 2026-27 is also build a stronger and more transparent mineral revenue system through better royalty collection, revised royalty and dead rent rates, stricter penalties and wider enforcement powers to civil and police officers at district level. To avoid delays in environmental clearance by Jammu and Kashmir Environmental Impact Assessment Authority, a streamlined and time-bound system for granting environmental clearance and consent to operate during the e-auction process will be introduced, allowing mining to start soon after the issuance of letter of intent. This will increase revenue, speed up project execution, and improve ease of doing business while ensuring environmental protection. After notification of the J&K Minor Mineral Rules 2016, traditional quarry holders face difficulties in obtaining clearances, affecting their livelihood and supply of construction material. To resolve this, government has constituted a multi-departmental committee which suggested to give quarry holders a 2-year breathing period to complete all formalities, during which they can work through short-term permits. This will benefit about 19,000 families and help keep construction materials available and reasonable price. In the end, I would like to emphasize that these initiatives demonstrate the Umar Abdullah government's proactive commitment to economic growth, governance reforms, and sustainable resources management. With technology-driven solutions, strengthened traditional sectors, and effective regulations, Jammu and Kashmir is on a clear path toward long-term growth and prosperity. Honorable Speaker, sir, through these measures, we are committed to make Jammu and Kashmir mining sector transparent, efficient, and sustainable. The government will continue to strengthen this sector as a key source of economic stability while ensuring that natural resources are used responsibly and safeguarded for future generations. And we will also examine mining policy. Honorable Speaker, sir, the Department of Skill Development plays a pivotal role in shaping the future of our youth by providing industry-relevant technical vocational education, enhancing employability and promoting self-reliance through a robust network of polytechnic, industrial training institutes, and flagship central schemes. The department is committed to aligning skills with the market demand while pursuing traditional crafts and encouraging entrepreneurship. The major achievement of the department for the year 2025-26 are against intake capacity of 3,535 candidates in Polytechnic, 3,476 candidates have been enrolled in various 3-year diploma courses. In IITIs, against intake capacity of 15,056, 13,523, 89.82% have been enrolled for the current financial year. The enrollment figures clearly reflect the growing trust of youth in vocational education. Under PMKVY 4.0, nearly 90,000 youth have been trained in traditional and new age skills, including AI, cyber security, and green jobs supported by Aadhaar-based digital attendance and monitoring system. 7,851 self-help group candidates have been trained to preserve a traditional knowledge system. Heritage craft courses have been revived in 25 units with 500 intake seat capacity under NSQF, National Skill Qualification Framework. Level 3.5 under the Chief Minister's Scheme for Heritage Course, a first of its kind initiative in the Union Territory. This scheme has been introduced in 15 skill institutes across the UT. Industry engagement has been significantly strengthened in the following areas. 541 establishments are active under the apprenticeship training scheme with over 600 apprentices currently undergoing training. Campus placement drives resulted in 503 placements in 2024 and 293 placements in 2025. More than 150 MOUs have been signed with industry partners. Industry academia meets and entrepreneurship awareness programs were organized across districts. At the India Skill Competition 2024, Jammu and Kashmir secured 3 gold medals, 4 bronze medals, and 6 medallions of excellence. 3 champions for J&K represented India at the World Skill Competition in Lyon, France, demonstrating the global competitiveness of our skill ecosystem. Government Polytechnic Jammu was honored with the Outstanding Institution Award at the national level, reflecting the quality and credibility of technical education in the Union Territory. At level screening committee constituted under PM Situ scheme EOI to be floated for selection of key industrial partner. ITI training data has been integrated with the Skill India Digital Hub, aligning J&K with the national skilling framework and providing trainees access to pan-India employment opportunities. CMI's computer-aided management information system has been implemented in all ITIs, enabling real-time monitoring and benefiting students through timely assessments, better attendance tracking, and improved academic support. Honorable Speaker, sir, during financial year 2026-27, Department intends to strengthen Government Polytechnic at Srinagar, Jammu and Women Polytechnic at Jammu and Srinagar through procurement of modern machinery, tools and laboratory equipment strictly as per the AICTE norms. Upgrade infrastructure in government ITIs with modern equipment and tools in accordance with the DGT/MSD norms, facilitating the introduction of futuristic and market-driven trades. Improve access for students for remote and rural area. The department proposes construction of a 50-bedded hostel at Government ITI Nushara and a 100-bedded hostel at Government Polytechnic Bandipura. Establish language laboratory at Government Polytechnic Pulwama to enhance communication skills and overall employability of trainees. Continue skill training under PMKVY 4.0 for ensuring wider coverage, certifications, and alignment with the sectoral demand. Operationalize PM Setu scheme during financial year 2026-27 to strengthen industry linkage, apprenticeships, and placement outcomes. Transform skilling and ecosystem in Jammu and Kashmir through a comprehensive 4-track skill and entrepreneurship framework covering foundational skilling at the school level, a career launchpad for youth through minor skilling alongside graduation, entrepreneurship and placement support and accessible coaching, industry-ready technical skilling through restructuring of polytechnics. Introduce skill score and skill passport to ensure transparent assessment, portability of skills and improved employability outcome for the youth of the Union Territory. Honorable Speaker, sir, the Labour and Employment Department remains steadfast in its commitment to safeguard the interest of workers and empowering the youth of Jammu and Kashmir through inclusive and reform-oriented policies. Building on the historic success of Mission Yuva during the financial year 2025-26, this department shall continue to implement the program with renewed energy to promote entrepreneurship and generate sustainable employment opportunities across the UT. The workers are drivers for creation of infrastructure and contribute through their physical labors in the development. It has always been a priority of the government to ensure welfare of the labor class and enforcement of the laws with regard to the compensation, working hours and dispute resolutions.
मामला तो मुझे लगता है कि लंबा है.
थोड़ा ही है सर, बस थोड़ा ही है.
टाइम जो एक्सटेंड किया था
थोड़ा ही है सर. Achievement 2026-25.
कितना थोड़ा
15 मिनट चलो आधा घंटा रखें, जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा, आधा घंटा रख लेते हैं, जल्दी मुक जाएगा, 15 मिनट में मुक जाएगा सर, 15 नहीं लगेगा सर, आधा घंटा बढ़ा लें, बाकी जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा। इसमें कट मोशन वगैरह भी है ना, सारा कुछ खत्म हो जाएगा।
क्या ऑनरेबल मेंबर्स ये सिटिंग और आध घंटे के लिए बढ़ाना चाहते हैं? आधा घंटा फिर बढ़ा दिया, चलिए।
Achievement 2025-26, 36.28 lakh unorganized workers registered on e-Shram portal. 13,281 new registrations and 9,125 renewals have been made under various labor acts through online services. 23 labor services are available online through single window portal. 16,903 inspections have been conducted. Umar Abdullah government is committed to improve living conditions, safety and welfare of migrant and seasonal laborers from remote areas. Funds amounting to rupees 244.64 lakhs have been spent on labor slayers at Rajouri and Kotowa, which are being completed within this financial year. Under Mission Yuva program and under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, the department is taking Gantt Streets. 1.35 lakh entrepreneurship units are being created, which will generate employment to 4.5 lakh youth over 5 years. District level implementation committees have approved 49,000 applications and 70,200 enterprises have been sanctioned by various banks with nearly 1,000 crores already disbursed. Honorable Speaker, sir, 20,000 applications are under process with banks and are expected to be sanctioned shortly. Umar Abdullah government has launched capacity building program where over 8,000 entrepreneurs have been trained and 5,000 more are currently undergoing entrepreneurship development programs. J&K Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board has paid ex gratia relief of 69.29 crore in favor of 1.05 lakhs beneficiaries. Night shelter facilities have been proposed at Labor Sarai, Anantnag, Pulwama and Badgam. A fully equipped model Labor Sarai at Nashara is being executed with an estimated cost of 4 crore to 23.3 lakhs. Reforms this government under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Chief Minister has been constantly striving for exploring employment opportunity for educated youth both in government as well as private sector. In this regard, the startup policy has been notified for encouraging young entrepreneurship by providing them financial support as well as business platform. Honorable Speaker Sahab, effective implementation of the 4 labor codes have been ensured. These codes have substituted 29 labor laws. The landmark reforms aimed at balancing the welfare of workers and employers, strengthening social security and extending protection to the workers in unorganized sector. Through these initiatives, the Umar Abdullah government endeavors to build a resilient, skilled and self-reliant workforce for the progress and prosperity of Jammu and Kashmir. Honorable Speaker sir, मैं उन सब ऑनरेबल मेंबर्स का शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं जो यहां मौजूद हैं। मैं उन सभी ऑनरेबल एमएलए का भी शुक्रिया करता हूं जिन्होंने कट मोशन लगाए हैं और मैं उनको यह भी शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं जिन्होंने विभागों के मुताबिक सवाल पूछे हैं। मैं ये भी जानता हूं कि बहुत सारे मेंबर अपने सवाल और सुझाव नहीं रख पाए। उन सभी से मेरी गुजारिश है कि वे अपने सुझाव और सवाल मुझे लिखित में दे दें, मैं उन पर भी गौर करूंगा। मैं उन सभी अफसरान और छोटे बड़े सभी मुलाजमों का भी शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं जिन्होंने जमीनी सतह पर मेरे अंडर आने वाले विभागों में ईमानदारी और तनदही से पिछले 1-1.5 साल से काम करके आम लोगों के मसाइल को हल किया है। मैं आज यहाँ से उन सभी ऑफिसर्स और ऑफिशियल्स को यह भी हिदायत देना चाहूंगा कि क्वालिटी के साथ कोई कंप्रोमाइज नहीं किया जाएगा और ऑनरेबल एमएलए और एमपीज को पूरा तावन में उनको पूरा तावन दें और उनसे सलाह मशवरा करके ही जो उनसे प्रायोरिटियां लेके ही आगे काम करें। आखिर में मैं आप सभी का एक बार फिर बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं और मैं ऑनरेबल एमएलए से अपील करूंगा कि वो अपनी जो कट मोशन है उनको वापस लें और इस ग्रांट को पास करें। और आखिर में मैं कहूंगा ऑनरेबल स्पीकर सर, जिन्हें गुस्सा आता है, श्याम जी, जिन्हें गुस्सा फिलहाल तो तुम दोनों आ रहे अभी तो ठंडे हैं जिन्हें गुस्सा आता है अक्सर वो लोग सच्चे होते हैं। मैंने झूठों को दिन रात मुस्कुराते देखा है।